In order to win the World Cup account, I have devised a condom that covers both the penis and the testicles.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Aiton's YouTube channel where we dive into movie reviews. Today, we're checking out Balls Up, so let's jump right into the plot. The film centers around a struggling former athlete who becomes a coach for a quirky group of misfits. Each player has their own oddities and issues, which makes teamwork a real challenge. At first, the team can't even get it together, constantly bumping heads and failing to work as a unit. But then, after a series of crazy events, they unexpectedly qualify for a huge international competition, knocking out some of the more seasoned teams along the way. Suddenly, they're on the global stage, taking on top-notch squads as the ultimate underdogs.
Punch that dog right in the...
Take it easy.
Here I come, sausage boy!
No! Battleizer, pass! What just happened? Brazil has been robbed.
Now, let's talk about the cast and crew. We've got Mark Wahlberg playing Brad Lewison, one of the marketing execs whose decisions kick off the chaos. Paul Walter Hauser stars as Elijah, Brad's co-worker and partner in this wild ride. Daniela Melchior portrays Isabella Costa, a significant character tied to the happenings in Brazil. Molly Shannon plays Burgess, a supporting character linked to the main character's work life. As for the technical side, the cinematography is handled by John Brawley, edited by Sam Sieg, and the music is by Dave Palmer.
What is happening here? What do we...
I don't know. I can't look away.
Is Steve from HR here?
I didn't invite him. Ugh, the fun police.
Actually, I'm here.
All right, let's dive into the analysis of the film. Balls Up is an action comedy directed by Peter Farrelly, with a script from Rhett, Reese and Paul Wernick. The characters find themselves in a series of blunders that just keep escalating as they attempt to fix their messes, often leaning into some pretty wild or dark humor. Farrelly's direction in Balls Up feels like a nod to his earlier comedic work. It's lively and fun, but it might split audiences depending on how the jokes hit. He seems to be returning to his roots of raunchy comedy instead of the more serious tone that won him an Oscar with Green Book. The film is described as loud, crude, and packed with high-concept ideas, with its chaotic humor pushing the narrative forward. This indicates that his style here is intentionally over the top and heavy on slapstick, focusing more on laughs than on nuanced storytelling. Mark Wahlberg takes on the role of Brad, a reckless marketing exec tangled up in a ridiculous international scandal. He embraces his typical comedic role as the panicky, slightly clueless, but self-assured guy. His on-screen chemistry with Paul Walter Hauser creates a dynamic that balances the straight man with the one who brings the chaos. Wahlberg's performance is entertaining and energetic, familiar territory for him, but it doesn't quite reach the level of being award-winning or career-defining. Cinematographer Brawley is known for his natural yet polished visuals, which fit perfectly with the chaotic vibe of a comedy road movie like Balls Up. The film mixes action, comedy, and chase scenes, so the cinematography often highlights things like dynamic camera movements, vibrant color schemes, especially in the Brazil World Cup scenes, and clear framing to enhance comedic timing.
See it.
Nope!
But I do. I'm gonna make sure you're there at the World Cup final.
How about a toast? One for you, one for me.
That should be our mask.
Let's jump into what the reviewers are saying about this film. Some of them find it really funny, especially if you enjoy raunchy comedies. Others describe it as packed with edgy jokes, bizarre scenarios, and humor that's not exactly subtle. A few point out that the film heavily leans on shock value, earning its R rating with sexual humor, drunken antics, and exaggerated situations.
High out here, aren't we?
You ready?
Oh my God!
Oh, 100%.
Two crocodile.
I think it's an alligator.
Does it really matter when it's about to eat us? Little piss fish.
Now, let me share my thoughts. If you're into clever or plot-driven comedies, this one might come off as too wild or immature. Balls is a silly, mindless kind of comedy that's best enjoyed with friends. It's not meant for those looking for a deep storyline, and whether you find it hilarious or just plain dumb really depends on your sense of humor. If you liked flicks like The Hangover, Dumb and Dumber, or Step Brothers, chances are you'll enjoy this one too.
One showcasing it.
There is no better designer than you, Elijah, but there's no better salesman than Brad.
Introducing the Balls Up.
Why hasn't anyone thought of this before? The official condom of Brazil.
Lastly, let's talk about when it's coming out. Balls Up is set to hit screens on April 15th, 2026. It'll be available worldwide on Prime Video for streaming, instead of hitting theaters. The movie runs for about 104 minutes.
That should be our mascot, not some hot dog. I want to punch that dog right in the...
Take it easy.
Here I come, sausage boy!
No! Battleizer back!
We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to leave a comment. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share this with your friends, and subscribe to our channel.
Aren't we?
You ready?
Oh my God!
Oh, 100%.
Two crocodile.
I think it's an alligator.
Does it really matter when it's about to eat us? Little piss fish. I got a fish in my...
Oh God!
Adventures never ending.